I went up to my mom's house and I knocked on the door, immediately broke down in tears. And my mom's like, oh my gosh, what's the matter? Are the kids okay? Is Julie okay? Are you okay? Yeah, mom. Well, what's the matter? Mom, I lost everything. I'm bankrupt. Oh my goodness. And guess, mom, I didn't take your name off of the house. This is the third house I bought her. I didn't take my name off of title. I lost your house. You need to move. And she smirks at me and says, are you okay? I was like, Mom, I don't think you heard me. I lost your house. You need to move. You need money? Mom, I'm not sure you're listening. I'm crying. I'm not sure, Mom. I swear, I've lost your house. Can't you hear me? I don't know why I'm being punished, Mom. She said, punished? I said, Mom, I know you taught me these values, but I don't believe in God. And my mom said to me, completely aligned with your question, son, and was smirking, not even upset that she had to move out of the house. She said, son, you believe in God. You just believe in the wrong God. And that was the moment, man. That was the moment I said, there's going to be something bigger than me that loves me, protects me, promotes me, and perfects me, even when there's no evidence, even when the evidence is contrary to where I think I should be or want to be. Even in those times, like the darkest days of telling your mom you lost your house when that was the only reason you wanted to be rich, I said to myself, there is something bigger than me that loves me, protects me, promotes me, and perfects me more than my mom. And I'm going to live in faith for the rest of my life. And I started to ignore the evidence, ignore the contrary evidence, and just do the right thing and be a kind person. I always did my best, but now I was going to learn lessons from the detours, and I was going to live in the divine direction, in divine time, allow everything to come my way. And that's how I've made back and make more money, help more people, and have more fun than I ever have.
Yeah, man, that's so powerful. And for the listeners and viewers out there, I hope you just picked up what he dropped, because, man, there's that spirituality is not religion, right? The spirituality, yes, there's a higher source involved that you connect to, that's greater than yourself, that helps you unlock your fullest potential. And being able to build that relationship and have that as your higher source is vital to your success, because, man, you could have all this money in the world, but you could end up being spiritually bankrupt. And that's not a place you want to be, because there's so many people that end up taking their lives because there's that spiritual component missing from their life. They have all this money and they end up taking their life. I mean, look at Robin Williams, Michael Jackson, the list goes on and on. But when you're able to latch on and be able to find that spiritual connection, there's more to it than religion, because spirituality is also, yeah, having that higher source, but being able to find your purpose. And, man, you were able to find your purpose through that journey of connecting with that higher source. So I'd love for you to tell the listeners now, where they could find you and what you're doing now after this comeback happened.
Yeah, and I want to remind everyone too, whatever religion, philosophies, theories, principles that you believe in, as long as it helps you with your God, your source, your inspiration, it's good. I appreciate all religions. And I know even the 12 steps helps people live inspired in spirit with their spiritual being. If you want to learn about this stuff, I have a private networking group of thousands of people that want to help each other and know people that help each other. I give my book for free to your entire audience. So I will sign my book. I will pay for shipping. I'll pay for the book. Just give me an email. I'll pay for everything for your community. David@dmeltzer.com. Best way to reach me is two ways. Email me directly, David@dmeltzer.com, or just Google me, David Meltzer. I'm live my life. My actual name means beloved servant. Let me be your beloved servant, David Meltzer. Google me, email me, David@dmeltzer.com, pinned below. Thank you so much, Joe. I'll see you in New York, hopefully with your community in mind, March 20th. Come and see us. We are in 200 cities a year. Love to see you. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Thank you. And before you run it, there's just a couple of questions that I ask all my guests. Number one, what brings your spirit alive?
So my non-negotiable behaviors bring my spirit alive. 90% of all of the exponentiality in divine direction comes from a minimum amount of time on my sleep, my health, my family, my finance, the study of faith, relativity, and time. It's about 12 hours of my day, including my sleep. That leaves me half the day of awake time for variant behavior, but that's what gets me going. I live in I am. I'm constantly trying to figure out what I'm doing to interfere with it.
Man, living in I am so important, so powerful, man. And Dave, when you hear the word purpose, what comes to mind?
Enjoying the consistent, everyday, persistent, without quit pursuit of my potential, not other people, what they think, not what's missing, not what I don't have, but what I am. So if you enjoy the consistent, persistent pursuit of your potential, you will have greater purpose than any pain that presents itself. Every detour will be divine, your direction divine, and it will come in divine time.
And the three P's, persistent pursuit of your purpose. Love that. And the last one is when you hear the word reforged, Dave, what comes to mind?
For me, believe it or not, it's a pre-prioritization, a prioritization, and a post-prioritization or a reprioritization of what's most important to you in your divine direction. That is how we reforge, is through pre-prioritization, prioritization, and reprioritization in the alignment of where you want to be or better.
Yes, man. Gotta be in alignment for sure, Dave. And if there's one person out there right now that's struggling, because there is someone out there and they don't know how to reforge their life, they don't have the tools in front of them. What's one piece of advice you could give them?
This is to everybody. Ask for help.
Come on,
Fastest way
man.
to get to where you want to be is find someone that's already there, ask them for help, and then pull up a seat to help somebody else when you're in a better position, when you've moved tables.